If you have been endlessly searching for blog post ideas and just keep hitting a wall, then this episode is for you, and especially so if you're a photographer. Each blog post on your site should attract more traffic and engage your audience so that they know, like, and trust you. So that's what this is about. Topics that go beyond your latest shoot and into the questions that people are asking that you could be coming up for. Now, for those of you who are not photographers and listening to this, this is still a great episode and great information and can serve as inspiration. So how is this going to work? Your photography style influences what you write about. If you're a wedding photographer, you might not write about the same thing as, say, a family portrait photographer or a boudoir photographer. The first bit is going to be general for all photographers. And beyond that, I'll share examples from wedding, newborn, pet, commercial, and boudoir. In the full blog post, which will be linked in this episode's supporting blog post, there is a link to a more full blog post with a ton more that you can take a look at. I think that there are maybe like 20 different photography industries with ideas of what to write about in blog posts. You are listening to the Small Business Sweet Spot. I'm Barb Davids, and this is the place for fluff-free, trusted SEO and content marketing strategies that you can use to help you get more website traffic and grow your business. So let's get into the ideas. The ideas that I have for you, there's 5 of them for general photographers. So any photographer can use this in a blog post. The first one is answering FAQs. Now, you may already have a page dedicated to FAQs, but you can take each one of those and create a blog post. The second one is favorite local tourist spots and events. If you market your photography services based on your location, then writing about nearby tourist spots and events can help build your local organic search. Okay, the third one is favorite gear. Now, I'm a little bit on the fence about this one because typically people don't care about the gear per se, but maybe if you could do it in a way that conveys what they will get out of it. So for example, if you're using a 50 millimeter versus a zoom lens, you can say what the benefits are in the output that the person gets, like the depth of field that they may or may not get. Another one along this is your favorite editing tools and software. And by themselves, I wouldn't say talk about maybe your workflow in general, but if it produces it in such a way that benefits the end user, that would be great, such as maybe online galleries. All right, let's move into blog ideas for wedding photographers. When to send invitations and what images to use in the invitations. A timeline to wedding events and when you should book vendors, unlike photographers. Finding the perfect print size for photos for albums and wall displays. What to do if your wedding photo shoot is interrupted by weather? What backup plans can you make? And then, of course, the must-have wedding day photos list. Okay, next we have blog ideas for newborn photographers. The first one is what props to use. This could be anything that you ask the parents to bring to a newborn photo shoot. Second is the ideal age for newborn and baby photos. Third is the difference between newborn, fresh 48, and lifestyle sessions that may be offered. Fourth is how to include siblings. And fifth, tips for preparing for the newborn photo shoot. Okay, the next section is for pet photographers. The first idea is how clients should prepare for the shoot. So this could be even including the pet and maybe getting them groomed, the family if they're going to be in it, and even their home. A second idea is your pet whispering skills. How do you get the pets to do what you want them to in front of the camera? Third is all the ways that somebody can use the photos and maybe even prints after the photo shoot. Fourth, your favorite pet content. So things such as other blogs or social accounts or podcasts. And lastly, you could even interview a local vet for best pet care tips. Okay, the next section is for commercial photographers. The first idea is the benefits of professional photos for marketing purposes. Second is what is agile imagery and how it saves you money. Third, the do's and don'ts of how to present your product or service. Fourth, sharing case studies of how you helped businesses with photography and what happened afterwards. And lastly, how have the photos increased traffic to their website? Okay, the last section we're going to talk about is boudoir photographers. One idea is to have a blog post around the difference between private and closed set location ideas. Second is sharing clothing and lingerie inspiration. Third, what hair and makeup styles best suit boudoir and pinup style photo shoots. Fourth, how to prepare for your session and what to expect during the day. And lastly, why boudoir shoots are for all genders, not just female. Now that you have all of these ideas, you'll need a blog brief template. It's a document that helps you formalize the content ideas, whether you write it yourself or your copywriter. And as you might imagine, I do have a link for that, and it is in the supporting blog post episode notes. Here's the takeaway. Just launching your website with service pages only isn't going to cut it. Consistent and trust-building blog posts that showcase your expertise is the closest thing that your website has to a silver bullet. And with that, I say happy blogging. Stay tuned for more episodes to help your business thrive online. We'll see you in the next sweet spot. Cheers. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you're looking for SEO and content marketing help, you can find all kinds of information at compassdigitalstrategies.com. And if you like the episode, please tell a friend. Cheers.